Look closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him. Way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public...
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
It's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's two overseers. Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe transhuman experimentation.
Tell me about Hush.
A former cyber terrorist for the Ministry of State Security in Kedanyang, who fled his country after one of the Po regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick 'em. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce. The proverbial human factor device to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary fail-safe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core, and I'll handle the rest.
And you're sure it'll work?
Look, I know Hush. If I'm wrong, we won't live long enough to regret it.
All right. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the end of an era mission set in Chongqing, China. And today this is our first run through, so we will be taking care of a few challenges, namely the straight shot challenge and all of the challenges that are associated with hacking the data core. So that will include human error for disabling the safety mechanism, which Olivia will do for us, and killing the past for deleting all the ICA files relating to both Diana and 47. And eventually we will then move on to the super special door exit for exiting the mission via the facility door. For this mission today, the only thing we will be needing with us will be our silenced pistol, and just like with Berlin, there will be a slight change to the format for today's mission. So right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do basically is the first half of this will not be a walkthrough as such. We are going to make our way into the center of the map, because we have to start at the train station for our first run, and for our first run also we have to hack the data core. This is an optional objective for any time we run through this mission afterwards. So we are now here in the center of town. There is one of our targets, that would be Hush, and there is Imogen. So essentially what we're going to do is basically we're going to make our way up the stairs here and into the block building, which is directly ahead of us right here. That big blue sign there saying the block or block. We're going to make our way into this building and we're basically just going to kill everyone in our path or between us and our target. We just want to basically get this over with, get the two targets killed any way we can, because we won't actually start taking care of most of the challenges in this run through because of the optional objective, which I mentioned is not optional in our first run through. So we're just going to basically pacify this entire building and making our way up to the top floor where Hush is currently hiding. Although I don't think he's actually aware of our presence yet, but he soon will be. So we're just going to make our way all the way up to the top floor, killing anyone who stands between us and Hush. Now this takes me about 10 minutes. I thought I'd have the whole thing done in 10 minutes. But just clearing out this building, as you can see, takes rather longer than I thought it would. And this guy has to get a shot off, doesn't he? Right. So that's this lot all done. We are going to encounter a couple of security locked doors that are key code protected. And the first one, I believe, is on not this floor, but the floor above. It may actually be this floor. I can't remember. Hello, mate. Here, hold that for me. So yeah, our first security door is on this floor, and the code for this door is 2552. Now I had to cheat and find this code out. I don't know how you actually discover this code on the map itself as yet. So once we have that code inputted, we now have access to the top floor, but I require some ammunition. And it is imperative as well at this point that we take out the surveillance system, because we are going to encounter a few cameras in the facility where Imogen is that we can't get to and destroy without being spotted. So for every run we will be taking out the surveillance system there. So we're now up on to the top floor area. Where did you come from? Ooh, right, have that and that. Hold a couple of these for me, will you? There you go. Right, so I can hear there are more guards coming. So we're going to just skip a few of these kills, make our way up to the top floor where we will find the target, who has actually run down to the floor we were just on. He does run around a lot. We are chasing him around quite a bit. I can't shoot. There we go. Right, I believe that is quite possibly the last of the guards. And our target is trying to edge away carefully. So we're just going to stalk into the room. Kill this guy over here. You can go. Where did you come from? Where you been hiding? There's been an all-out war going on for the last 8 minutes. Oh, and another one. Was you on a smoke break, was ya? The auto-aim on this is not brilliant. It's not as good as Hitman 2, I've noticed. So, all that's left to do now is take care of Hush. If he ever stops running away. Ah, cornered yourself, have ya? Hold this for me, mate. I'll be back for it later.
You got the bastard, Hush. Now go get Imogen Royce and you can get to the court.
So all we've got to do now is go and get Imogen. So we're going to exit this building. Going to need some more ammo as well. And we're going to make our way over to the facility, which is just next to the restaurant, which would be just to your right as you come up the final set of stairs at the start of the mission. So again, we have a key code entry door, and that young lady I just shot will give you the code, which is 0118. If you wait around and don't shoot her in the head, she will say the code out loud. But we're not waiting for her. We know the code, we're going straight in. No, we will not follow the grey line. The grey line says go left and we're going right. So, same as before in the block building, we are just going to make our way down to tier level 1 here. And we're just going to start eliminating everyone in this little area, starting with that guard and a number of civilians. There's 2 outside the restroom and 2 more inside the restroom. So now we can make our way down to the next level. We are going to hack this panel just like Olivia suggests, just because it's going to make the glass opaque, and we can make our way down to the level 2 tier, ignoring the guards just beyond those doors there. And once we make our way down these stairs, we're actually going to just wait right here, and we're just going to wait underneath the stairs, and eventually Imogen will come to us. Although we have caused quite a bit of panic with a few deaths, and a number of bodies will be found, so we will be waiting here for some time. And just be aware that there will be guards running about, but if we move over to our right, we will not be seen. And luckily, behind that guard, I can see on the mini-map, is Imogen. So once Imogen makes her way down to the bottom of the stairs, we can exit our little hidey spot, eliminate Imogen, and that's the kill everybody challenge section of this mission now taken care of.
You can now access the core 47.
And as Olivia has suggested, we can now access the core. So we are going to collect the level 3 tier dongle from Imogen's body, and we're going to make our way into the core. Luckily, this guy's opened the door for us, otherwise we would have to scan it. So once we approach the central column here, Olivia will lock down the area. And it's going to get a little bit dialogue heavy here. All we've got to do is follow the prompts.
No need to worry about intruders. It's all here. Clients, operatives, every hit the ICA ever sanctioned. Enough to shut them down for good. But first you need to locate all files referencing Diana and yourself.
Tell me, what did it feel like? Taking lives?
Random. Disorder.
Well, we are here. Basic training starts at 0600 hours. I should leave you to prepare. Perhaps I see possibility where others see limitation. I choose him.
The two of you go way back. I didn't realize that you... I don't know. I get why you want to protect her. So, wipe all the data referring to the two of you from their system before we publish the rest. Okay, good. I've set up a link to an information non-profit site. When you press that button, it's up there and the whole world will know. There's no undo 47. This will shut the ICA down for good. You really okay with this? It's who you've been for so long.
So once we upload these files, we are going to trigger a lockdown. And we are going to have to try and make our way out of this building.
I'll just return things to normal.
Surrounded by guards.
Shit, I missed that. We're blown 47. I can hold the doors for a little while. Use the fence to get out. Go, now.
So all we've got to do now is make good our escape.
This is bad. That means
So
I'll
we
shoot
have
on
the
sight.
human error challenge
I'm gonna create some
and
havoc, 47.
the
Make it look like that. Maybe we'll divert their
I
attention.
can't remember what it was, turning off the safety systems challenge as well. So once we've got all this done, essentially all we've got to do is exit. But the facility is now being flooded with heavily armed and armoured guards. And we've got to try and get past them all. And this is almost impossible as a silent assassin because the guards are everywhere, doors are locked that we cannot get through, and we have to find alternative routes. So we will not be covering the data core hack in any of the other videos, as it is an optional objective. So we're going to take this guy's outfit as well, because hopefully we won't have to come back down here again whilst on this map. As you can see, there are guards everywhere and the exit is blocked. So I get a little bit lost at this point, and I'm thinking, well, how else am I going to get out of here? Let's go down this way, knowing full well that it's leading me back downstairs to somewhere I've already just been, and a whole host of more guards. But luckily they were not a problem. So we're going to have this assault rifle as well, it might come in handy. So there's the data core once again, there's the stairs back up to level 1. Oh, and there's a grenade. Can't see, I think I've got one. Let's run away. So what we're going to do now basically is just run and gun until we can find our way back up to level 1, and then we can use our level 3 tier dongle and our phone to access the secret escape route. So here we are back up on level 1 finally. And we've just got to make our way back towards the entrance to the facility. Oh, lining up nicely there, boys. Thank you very much. So there is our exit, currently locked, as you can see. So we're just going to go back over the balcony. The entrance is just up the stairs, you can see ahead of us there. But the exit is right here. And like I said, all we've got to do is use our phone, because we have the level 3 tier dongle. We can just access our phone and scan the door and exit the mission. So there we go, there is the China first run through, and we will not be attempting to hack that data core again anytime soon, unless one of the challenges coming up actually requires it. So I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.
Now to the data leak bombshell causing shockwaves across the world, the so-called ICA files. The disclosure of
You win. So,
What happens now?
the ball's in your court, Miss Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know. Most of whom have never tied me to a chair. You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got. I'm listening.
47 has one weakness. Me.